Hi, welcome back to the I Am You podcast by yours truly, Kayastar. Today we have a really special person we're interviewing, and we have Lennie Chen.
Hello, Chen.
Chen.
C-H-E-N.
C-H-E-N.
Chen.
Chen, not Chen. We have Lennie Chen, and he's a world of knowledge, and he's into so many things, mostly music, and I'm just going to let him give you a lot of background and what he does, and I'm going to let him tell you who his father is and how was it growing up with your father and things like that.
Yeah, so my dad, he had a lot of business in Jamaica. He had movie theater, betting shops, nightclub, restaurants, and he was a boxing promoter.
What's your father's name?
His name is Lucian Chen.
Lucian Chen.
Lucian Chen, yeah. So growing up with him was cool. I got to learn so much being around him. Yeah, I followed him everywhere. He played bridge, and I learned to play bridge when I was 4. And horses, he owned horses.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you rode horses growing up?
No, I was betting on horses.
Oh, you were betting on the horses.
Yeah, we owned the horses.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so Dad owned a lot of horses.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So he was pretty much doing everything that you can bet money on and make money from. Like he had his hands in all business.
He was a businessman.
Businessman.
Yeah.
So did that pass down to you?
Well, a lot.
That business mentality?
Yeah, a lot of things, yeah. So he was best friends with Muhammad Ali.
Okay.
And Sammy Davis Jr., and Sugar Ray Robinson.
So music, boxing, riding horses. He was all
riding, betting on them.
Betting on them, but he owned them as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were any of his horses that he owned like champion horses?
Oh, so he had some good horses.
Wow.
Some very good horses.
So you grew up seeing Muhammad Ali in your home?
Yes. He brought Muhammad Ali to Jamaica.
Wow.
Yeah. And Sugar Ray Robinson also.
Okay, these are the main players.
Yeah. So he used to play poker with Frank Sinatra.
Okay.
Yeah, hang out with the Rat Pack.
The Rat Pack?
Yes.
And how old were you when you, like...
I was a little kid.
Yeah.
But I went, when I was 10, I went to New York with him and stayed with Sugar Ray Robinson and his wife, Millie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Are you the only child? Did you have brothers and sisters?
There's 3 of us boys and 1 girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where do you come in the line?
I'm the second eldest.
Okay.
But
so then you really grew up with Dad.
Yeah, I'm the one who had interest in what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Did it cause problems with Mom that he was into all these businesses?
Yeah.
Because Jamaica's a small country.
Yeah.
And so he brought in a lot of artists. So that must have been really exciting growing up around. I mean, these are big people. Frank Sinatra, who doesn't know Blue Eyes? Who doesn't know Frank Sinatra?
Yeah, he also had a nightclub where he'd bring artists to perform. Okay. Yeah.
Is that where you had your love for music? Where did your love for music grow?
I think I was I was 11. I went to Canada, and I was checking out the Billboard charts. So I started collecting music at 11, 12.
Albums?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Albums and 45s, and in those days, that was albums and 45s.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
who was your main artist that you really loved a lot when you were growing up, starting out collecting albums?
Well, Pink Floyd.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a really good.
Alice Cooper.
So you like rock?
Yeah.
You liked rock?
Yes.
Are you still a rocker?
Yes. Reggae is in the blood.
Yeah.
You know, but growing up in a third world country and liking rock music,
it's different.
So I became a DJ in
Okay. At what age did you start DJing?
At 16.
You were young.
Yeah.
Yeah. And did your dad, like, did he push you and support that, or was that your
No,
own project
he was
on the
doing his
side?
thing, I doing my thing, Yeah.
Okay.
My dad didn't get into the music like that,
Okay.
But yeah, my love for the music was deep,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you liked,
It's deep.
and you like, it's still deep.
Yes,
Yeah, definitely.
yes.
And you liked rock. So when you would play rock, were people like, what are you listening to?
Oh, no. I actually got hired for all the uptown parties,
Okay.
All the people with money would hire me.
Because you would play the different stuff.
Yeah, everybody was playing reggae and dancehall and soca and some R&B, and I was playing pop, rock, dance music,
Yeah.
Billboard stuff.
So you were definitely a unique. I mean, your father was unique in his own sense, and you created your own path and your uniqueness.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's pretty
We're all
cool.
unique.
Not everyone does their own thing though. Not everyone's brave enough to, I mean, rock in Jamaica was, and during that time was not like the norm, per se. But Pink Floyd is a pretty heavy, nice album though. I mean, did you listen to Jimi Hendrix? That's my all-time favorite. That's why I'm asking.
I mean, who can play the guitar like him?
Well, I like Santana as well.
He's one of the greats too.
Yeah.
David Gilmour for me is he's the king for me.
Yeah, David Gilmour.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many of them, honestly.
There are a lot. Yeah.
And that segues into like
Prince. Don't forget Prince.
Prince. We cannot forget.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people don't realize is Prince was an amazing guitarist. Like
the best.
He not only was his voice and the way he set up his music, but the way he played. He could bring me to tears just listening to a solo of Prince because I think he was underrated as far as like being recognized.
I don't know about underrated. He's the
recognized as a guitar player. They, they didn't really like his solos and he's. But
he's up there.
He's up there. He's up there.
Jimi Hendrix, David Gilmour.
Yeah, they have different styles, but when you hear a Santana song, you any riff that's from Santana, even if it's like in a song,
he's got his style.
It's Santana. Yeah. So it's the same with
they all have their style.
Yeah, they all have their style. Alice Cooper, like I think.
Alice Cooper is. I love that guy.
Yeah.
Because what I love is his ballads.
Okay.
When he does ballads, he's the best.
A ballad, yeah.
Well, these great rock artists, when they do ballads, they're the best.
Yeah. But you gotta have a great ballad if you're a rock artist.
Led Zeppelin.
Stairway to Heaven. Now. He's talking my language. They're all good. Ozzy was really great too. My goodness.
Ozzy's a king.
May he rest in peace. But Ozzy,
legend.
Yeah, he's a legend.
Yeah.
So that brings me to like you. You knew Bob Marley growing up, right? Your father was friends with Bob.
My dad hired Bob to play music in his nightclub before anybody knew who Bob was.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Before they knew who he was.
Before anybody knew.
So your dad knew talent. He was spot talent.
I guess. Yes.
We're at the artist house here in Miami, so there's people coming through and stuff like that. So this is perfect setting because we're talking about art and Mr. Lennie here. Like there's so much that he does with artists. He managed the Wailers, right?
Yeah, we've been with the Wailers from after Bob passed away. I put the Wailers together with Julian Marley. Mm-hmm. Julian's first band was the Wailers.
Wow, I didn't know that his first band was the Wailers.
Yes.
So his first band was his dad's band, pretty much.
The original guys.
Band.
That's Juju's. Yeah, Family Man.
Wow.
Tyrone Downey, Earl Wire-Lindo, Junior Marvin.
And so you grew up with Bob, sing Bob.
Well, the last 3 years of Bob's life. That's when I was close to Bob.
Okay. So it was more so when he was actually not doing it as well as he was?
He actually was doing fine until that last tour.
Oh, wow.
And I was there too with him.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's the Kaya album, right?
No.
No?
No. No.
What was
His
the last
last
album?
tour was Uprising.
Uprising.
Yeah.
Was Kai the one right before that?
Kai was there. There was Confrontation even after that, but Bob didn't
Yeah.
tour that.
Oh, he didn't. That's...
After he passed, the Confrontation was released.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
it. Was never toured.
No.
Wow, that's interesting. This is my first time today knowing that it was never toured. That's wild. I wonder if do you think someone's gonna tour that album?
Of course.
Do you think one of his sons will tour the album?
They're touring songs from the album.
It's the songs, but
Everybody.
I'm saying, yeah,
All of them.
Yeah.
Julian, Ziggy, Steve, everybody's doing songs from it.
So did you stay in contact with Juju after you
Of
had?
course.
Yeah.
Juju does about 9-10 shows with the Wailers every year.
Okay.
So,
So he's been pretty loyal to the band. It's been a long time. It's I think
of course.
what year did Juju start making?
92.
92. Yeah. I mean,
93.
true. I was 13.
Mhm.
He was like 15 maybe though. He was
16.
young too. Yeah,
16.
16. He was young too.
Yeah.
And then did you do Damien's first?
No.
So you didn't work with... You just did Juju.
I did work with Damien for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you worked with him with Juju back in Jamaica.
Right before I got involved with the Wailers again, I was doing work with Damien.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then was that in Jamaica? Because I know...
No, that's here.
Oh, here in Miami. Yeah. So I know that there was
So
England. He was
years,
in
13
Jamaica. He was in England. He was in Miami. Everyone... Miami is one of those spots where like everyone kind of hits, the reggae world.
They've been the Marley's brothers have been in
Miami for a while.
Yeah.
Well,
Ziggy's been in California.
So what projects are you working on right now?
Some live streaming. I'm going with a TV station and a live streaming company called Seek.
Seek?
Yes.
Zeek?
Ceek.
Ceek.
Right.
Oh, Seek. Okay.
I'll be featuring artists every month, twice a month.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And are you looking for new upcoming artists or
we're doing upcoming and we're doing the legends and everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a little bit of everything in the mix.
Yes.
So what would you say you're most passionate about in life?
Music.
Music is what?
Music.
And
music is life.
Are you a musician or you just love
No.
to be like the management and be a part of the music?
I like to hear it. I like to be a part of it. I like to help create it. All of that stuff.
So music is my passion as well.
Yeah.
We share that common thing. Music is my life. I mean, I feel like music is definitely the universal language. Yeah. I feel like it brings people together.
Yeah.
I feel like it, music has been definitely used throughout times of war to bring peace and to bring like solidarity towards people.
Of course.
So I feel like without music, a lot of things wouldn't really happen.
Yeah.
I think
without
it brings
music,
people closer.
There'd be no dance.
No culture.
No culture.
Yeah. So how do you feel? Were you a big Beatles fan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Do you know, I just found out on Christmas Day that John Legend was the one, Lennon was the one that sang, "Oh, this is Christmas."
Christmas, yes.
I was looking up to see like who sings this song, and I'm like, how did I not know all this time? Like, his voice. Like, how did I not recognize this? And then I'm listening to the lyrics. I'm like, of course, this is his song he would sing.
Yeah, so I know his son.
Oh, you do?
Julian Lennon.
You know,
he's born on the same birthday as me.
What?
Me and him share the same birthday.
Wait, you're a Pisces, right?
Aries.
And Aries.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And what day?
8th of April.
8th of April. My sister's an Aries.
So Julian Lennon is a friend of mine that I grew up with.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's how we got connected.
So did you grow up in New York also?
No, in Jamaica.
In Jamaica?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty... The world is so small. You realize it when... Does it feel small to you as like managing groups and being in the music world and, they're in this different cities and they're pretty much all going to the same type of cities at different times. But does it feel like it's smaller to you because everyone kind of knows everyone?
Yes, there's connections everywhere.
Like
Everywhere you go, there's connections. So it does feel like it's a
one
big
big
world, but a
family.
small world at the same time.
Yeah. I always say that we're 7 people away from each other.
Yeah.
I always say, like, I may have met you, but I know there's someone that you know that I know. Well, I mean, actually, in reality, we just found out not too long ago. We know so many people that we,
Yeah.
and I just met you maybe, 3 weeks ago. And we have, there's a chain of people that we have in common that we know.
Yeah.
So what would you say is your most exciting thing you've done so far in the music world? Like, what would you say is like something that just stood out to you, like this just changed it changed your life?
I would say that last tour with Bob.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, you were there with the last tour. Wow. How old were you?
20.
That's a really special year. So it wasn't like you were too young to remember.
Oh no, I was there.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how was that? Like,
I got to witness the best show I've ever seen, and I've seen them all. I've seen Hotel California tour.
What?
Rumors, Fleetwood Mac, Pink Floyd, The Wall.
I love Fleetwood Mac. Yeah.
And I gotta tell you, Bob Marley, Madison Square Garden, with the Commodores and Sugar Hill Gang.
Okay. With Sugar Hill Gang was in the concert?
They just made their #1 song.
Oh my goodness.
Right, just made the first hip hop.
I did not know they were even in the same area.
So they opened, Bob was second, and Commodores was closing.
Wow.
It was such a big show. They had 2 nights, Friday and Saturday, Madison Square Garden.
Wow. In New York City.
Bob killed it. Bob stole the show.
Wow. So for me, growing up listening to Bob, it's like a spiritual father, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like his music transcended music for me. It wasn't like music. It was more like a prayer. It was more like I entered into a dimension when I would listen to Bob. Like everything that was bothering me just went away, right? Yeah. I would just... Yeah. I don't think that my life would be the same had I not grew up listening to Bob Marley, because it was like everything was good when I heard Bob Marley playing in the house, and my parents, they're cooking and mom's cleaning and she's splitting our locks, and we grew up very, very. My parents were very conscious, so like Bob was a very pivotal thing in the household. My dad putting albums on. So, like, when I heard Bob, it was like, everything's good. Like, everything's going to be all right. I remember looking at the video where he's in Hawaii. I believe it was in Hawaii or something. And where the boy's looking for the girl. The little kid's looking for the girl. The cute kid. And he's, like, in love. And he's looking for the girl. And that, I remember watching that video when I was young. And I was just, like, so fascinated. Because I'm like, that is the age where you really do have these feelings. And you're like... that cute boy, and he's just walking around and he's looking for this girl. And like, I feel like Bob could capture the innocence and the preciousness in his voice and in his music and the lyrics. I mean, I feel like they really came from a spiritual place. It wasn't like just a song. It was like a lifestyle for me. Yeah.
His music was his story, He was ahead of his time.
Yeah.
For sure. And at the time that he did that, Madison Square Garden, the Commodores were rated as the #1 band in the world. Mm-hmm. They just released the #1 song that was #1 everywhere in the world. That song.
Is it still on? Yeah, it is still on. Uh-huh.
Yeah. The Commodores, Brick House, that album.
Yeah, Brick House.
Yeah. And I was excited. We're going to see Lionel Richie and the Commodores. But let me tell you, Bob gave them a warm time. I don't think they'll ever forget it.
Yeah. I think they were blessed by it too, though.
Yeah, they were blessed, but I think they felt a little bit
like you took the show from us.
Hey, I mean, Bob went on before the Commodores, and when he was finished, the crowd would be chanting Bob Marley.
And then he shut it down.
They couldn't come on stage for an hour. I'm not kidding.
I think I would have just gave up.
They weren't going to come on stage with everybody shouting Bob Marley.
No, they should have just brought him on stage with them or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that last night, I think a third or a quarter of the crowd walked out during the Commodore's performance.
Yeah, he shut it down.
Bob Marley, his performance was just...
And to see that at 20 live, like there, how was the energy and how was the atmosphere? Because this is me
I've never
just
felt
hearing
energy
it.
like that again.
No.
I felt great energies, but that was electric.
Wow.
Yeah. The crowd got up. Everybody were on their feet.
Do you feel like he understood that he carried this much, or do you feel like Bob was just a vessel and he didn't know that how much he was affecting?
He knew.
He knew.
Yeah, he knew. Yeah. He says it too. He says my music
will live on forever. Yeah.
Will be everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says it. He said it'll live on forever.
And tired for seeing my face, His face is be coming up long after we're gone.
To see me face.
Yeah.
But you can't get me out of the race.
That's right.
That's like literally my favorite. Bad Card is such a beautiful song. I mean, there's so many songs, honestly, that are beautiful to me, but Bad Card stands out to me.
No, if you want to start naming, we could go all day.
We can go all day.
His albums, he just put on his album.
But Sunshine,
every song. Okay.
That's
how many artists have every song is a hit?
Every song.
Bob Marley, album after album after album.
Yeah,
I'm not being biased because he was my friend, but when I rate artists, I think about how many hits they have. I'm like, Beatles had at least 30 great songs.
He had every single hit.
Michael Jackson had at least 40 great songs.
Michael Jackson had a lot of good
Prince
songs.
had at least 25, 30 great songs. Madonna, same thing.
Yeah, Madonna 30, had a lot 40.
Yeah. Bob Marley.
All of them.
It's gone into the 100. Okay, I mean,
every single song hits.
Yeah, so
it all hits.
The closest I see to him in numbers of big hits would be Elton John.
Yeah, and you know what? You have to have a taste for Elton John, though.
Yeah.
Like I'm not the biggest Elton John fan. I mean, he's a great
If
musician.
I sit down with you and play some Elton for you, you change your mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might have to take him up on that, you guys.
Yeah, Elton.
There's only two that I know that I really like a lot, but I mean, even those two. You know the one for Diana.
Yes, Candle in the Wind.
Yeah, Candle in the Wind. Like that's one that really stands out to me.
Is 70th, 60th best song.
What?
Yeah, that don't come in the top 20 or 30. But it's a great song.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who's your favorite musician right now? Who's your favorite artist, that you can say right now? For me, it's been hard to find like really good artists lately. So
that's alive then, okay? That's alive.
Yeah, that's alive. But most of my favorite artists are not here.
Well, Pink Floyd, Roger Waters, David Gilmour went their separate ways. Mm-hmm. So that's out the window right now. Elton John is slowing down, but he's a legend.
Yeah, he's a legend.
He's a big.
But
legend.
Who's your a new artist that you could?
Post Malone is good. Okay. I like Post Malone.
Oh,
yeah. Bruno Mars.
He was good. Something happened. I don't know. I think you know what happened? Yeah. That he's been playing at Las Vegas too many times.
Yeah,
he needs to get out of it.
He's on cruise control.
It's kind of what happened with Elvis Presley. Yeah. It's like
his first album was the best.
The best. I don't know. Gorillas was a good song.
Yeah, but his first album stands out.
Oh yeah. I mean,
it's hard to follow. When he was that good,
you know what I like? He had funk.
Yeah.
And he has like soul.
Yeah.
You know, like he had that like James Brown. Like he can get funky. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he can have soul at the same time. Yeah. And he was so young. So like it was like when he came out, I was like, yo, who's this? And he's good looking. I was like, who's this? Yeah. And then it's like, I don't know. I think it got a bit too eccentric, the outfit.
I think if you wanted to see a good show right now, I would recommend Tool.
Tool? I love Tool. I mean, come on. Yeah. Well, we going back to rock now. We're going back to rock. And
No.
I did really like Coldplay,
Yeah.
but something kind of changed too
Yeah.
there. I don't know what.
They were
you
good
know.
for a couple of albums.
Yeah, they Yellow was Fix You. I mean, there's so many. So, do you feel like you're still gonna lean in the direction where you're gonna like manage a new artist? Would you be
I
down?
have a band right now. That's
Okay.
we're about to let them go.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been with them about a year now. We've been
So
putting them together for a year.
You're
now.
gonna keep that.
No, we're ready to release them.
But I'm saying you're keeping the name of them under a wrap still.
They're called Creators now.
The Creators, okay.
We might change the name, but right now they're the Creators.
And what kind of music do they play?
Reggae rock, reggae rap, reggae hip hop, reggae.
So
reggae
it's a fusion.
It's a fusion. It's a reggae mix.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're still in the game. You're doing this. This is what you do.
Yeah.
And this is your passion. So like, there's no retiring for you.
No.
There isn't. Why, right? Why when you do what you love? There's no why retire. There's no such thing. It's not work. It's fun, right?
It's fun.
It's fun.
Yeah.
And how is it? Is it click? Do you find the new coming artists and how things have changed? Do you find it hard to stay in the inn, or is it still just like your connections are your connections and?
It's a whole different game. What it used to be and what it is now.
Yeah.
The music industry is completely changed. Like.
So how do you still find yourself
It's
known or able to push music or able to get shows and gigs when it's changed so much? Well,
I tell you what, the Wailers have been doing so well. I mean, they got the best manager, tour manager, Rich Alice. They got Aston Barrett, who's now and been in charge of the Wailers. His dad passed it on to him, and so Aston's been in the driver's seat and he's doing a great job. Okay. He's one of the best musicians around.
Yeah.
The guy plays every instrument. He's like Prince. I call him the Jamaican Prince.
Okay.
Yeah. And our last two albums were produced by Emilio Estefan, who is, to me, one of the finest of all times.
Emilio Estefan, is that
Gloria Estefan's
husband, right?
Yeah.
I was going to say Gloria Estefan's husband.
Yeah. And he's got us Grammy nominated for both albums. Okay. So we're doing good.
Yeah, you're doing good.
Yeah.
All right. Mm-hmm. So, and where can people find, you're saying you're working on, is it Seek?
Seek.
Is it out yet? Is it streaming yet? Or
Seek is out already.
Okay. And where do they...
My collaboration with them is about to take off.
Okay. So it hasn't quite taken off yet.
No.
So stay tuned and you're going to see that collaboration take off.
Really soon.
And you may change the name of the band Creators? Creators?
Yeah, Creataz.
But right now they have music out that people can go listen to.
Not really, no.
Okay, so it's not yet out there.
The lead singer has a couple songs out there,
Yeah, but not as a band.
No.
They're barely starting to get that going.
We're about to release them. Okay. Yeah.
And he's looking for upcoming art. You're always looking for new artwork, right?
Well, yeah, we got a great band. Fantastic. Yeah. They're going to make waves. Okay. Yeah.
So you're excited for 2026.
Oh, yeah.
So what would you say is your goal for this new year coming in? Because we're literally on the tail end of 2025. Which has been a very unique year, may I say, the very least. But
the year is filled already with work.
It's already filled?
Seek, my TV channel, which I'm going to launch. And also these events that I'll be doing every month.
And where are they going to be held at?
Different places.
Okay.
Different places.
And where can people find you? Your Instagram, is that your main thing, or?
No, it's not my main thing. Okay. But I will be using that to market stuff too. Okay. But Seek has their own thing already. They did Lady Gaga and they did Bon Jovi, Ziggy Marley.
So I'm gonna put Seek in down in the description. Yeah. So you guys can go there. That's a website, right?
Yeah. Part 2 will give you all the info.
And part 2, yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm also gonna put link Lennie's sorry, is it Lennie or Lennie?
Lennie.
Lennie, like
Yeah.
Lennie.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put Lennie's Instagram down in the bio as well.
It's
Is there anything else?
Reggae Revolution _ Lennie.
Reggae
Revolution.
_ Lennie.
Right.
LENNY.
IE.
LIE
ENNI. Yeah.
Not Y.
No.
LIENNI. That's spelled very
IE.
different.
Don't forget the E at the end.
IE. Oh, Lennie like LENNIE.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, no Y. IE. I get what you're saying. All right, okay. LENNIE. Yeah, but I'm gonna still have it linked, like his actual link.
Yeah.
So you don't have to try to memorize it. It's gonna be all in the description where you can find him. I appreciate you so much for doing this with me. Is there anything else you want to share that I did not touch on?
Part 2 will get into that.
Awesome.
Okay.
Part 2 we'll get into that.
Yeah.
Big hug. Thank you for watching the IME podcast with Mr. Lennie. And subscribe, hit the bell button, and we appreciate you. Peace out.